Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack. Oh, looks like Soyny said, yeah, we fucked it up. We actually screwed up with this acquisition. So this headline, Soyny says its bungie acquisition has failed to meet expectations and Destiny 2 popularity continues to plummet. So they they finally admitted, yeah, we wasted so much money on a dead horse. But we saw a lot of Sony ponies saying, oh no, oh no, it's actually good. Oh look, we have Halo. Man, yeah, let's read the article to see how they finally acknowledge their mistake. So, since Soyny acquisition of Destiny 2 developer Bungie in 2022, the once below game developer has failed to meet expectations, not only with Soyny, also with the remaining of the fan base. With numerous issues surrounding Destiny 2 following the release of the final shape, and the controversy surrounding Marathon, the studio may be in hot water. Hot water has been too nice compared to what they have done. Plagiarism, DEI slop, game mechanics being dog shit, not even the ones, not even the people that they're paying for that, yeah, they say, no man, fuck this shit. They're thinking maybe you pay me the minimum wage, probably I'm going to accept it, but that's not the case. To play this one, to try to spin it out. Oh yeah, we corrected this game is going to be good. Nah. From all of what we have seen is just another light service ending just the way as Concord. So while this approximately 204.2 million charge was enough to hit the profits of Sony's games and network service segment. Yeah, and they had to do all those increasing of prices of everything to make up for all the losses they have seen over the course of that acquisitions along with Concord too. So yeah, see, they spend a lot of money. In an investor call following the report, Sony Chief Financial Officer Lin Tao explained that the issues facing Bungie's MMO are partially due to changes in the competitive environment. More gaslighting, but yeah, it's typical corpus speech. Tao explained that this has meant the quote-unquote level of sales and user engagement have not reached the expectations the company has when it acquired Bungie. To put it in lightly words, but it's more than that. You bet it on a dead horse. It's true what people have said that the Bungie scammed Soyny. And I already said I don't have sympathy for that company. They deserve it to be scammed. But it has been so hilarious to me how they try to put their best, their investment on this. So how they are going to repay all that money that they have lost is simple by raising more the prices, milking what is remaining of their fan base for all what it's worth, and yeah, probably PC games, but they don't want to play live service slot when they have better stuff to play. But well, let's see. Lin Tao said this: while we continue to make improvements, we downwardly revised the business projection for the time being and recorded an impairment loss against a portion of the assets at Bungie, the CFO told investors. Since Soyny acquisitions of Bungie, the studio primarily money maker Destiny 2 has suffered immensely, not just due to the so-called quote-unquote competitive environment, following the final shape, which was seen at the ending of the original Destiny-like and dark storytelling, many players have simply been left unhappy with the state of the game and its new content. The Edge of Fate, with the latest expansions for the MMO, was the start of the game's year of prophecy and the first steps in the game's future. However, the expansion landed like a lead balloon, with fans leaving the game at an overwhelming negative reception on Steam. With unsatisfying expansions and recent moves that essentially killed the social aspect of Bungie's MMO in favor of easy-to-use menus to jump in and out of content. Destiny 2 has fallen to its lowest ever player count ever. While there are still dedicated players of the MMO every day, the game's player count has drastically fallen over the past year. And it's going to continue to drop. They don't know what they can do at this point to actually make them like their slot. Even the game urinalists had enough. They say enough is enough because they have said, "Hey, well, we tried to help you, but man, you keep doing stupid shit." The plagiarism is the most hilarious one to me because yeah, they stole assets. Even assets that, to be honest, they were not that good looking, but hey, they say it's worth to steal from them, to that artist. Ah, Jesus Christ. Well, they doubled down on it. And I mean, it's like Soyny didn't try. They actually tried a lot to actually kill this failed project, but they just couldn't because investors are the ones that won't allow them. They simply won't. They are not going to submit themselves and say, yeah, I know they fuck up, but no, we want to see this one because we want to see if we can make some money, despite that this is going to cause more damage, just like Conquer did. But hey, those investors don't have our sympathy. They supported Slav and hey, you did this to yourself. Don't go crying on us. There were so many instances that you could clearly see what people really want, but they just refused it. Not only from Sony, Bungie too. Bungie already was, like I keep saying, it was already a dead horse. Committing fuck up after fuck up, greedy monetization. And hey, remember the CEO before actually fulfilling the scamming of Soyny, he had a really interesting collection of cars that, to be honest, looking at those, I was just like, damn, man. Those cars, like, you could make a new Need for Speed game with those. Well, there is not much to say in this. They actually acknowledge to their investors that, yeah, we fuck up. We shouldn't be have bought Bungie. Hey, investors even demanding, like, showing, like, oh, well, what it is going to be to respond towards what Microsoft did with Activision Blizzard. This is how they responded, and we are clowning them for that. That's it. Thanks for watching, and please take care.